Hi, my name is Christina Shaw. I have been a professional impersonator of Christina Aguilera. Hey, yeah, Lady Gaga. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Faith Hill, I can feel the magic floating in the air. Being with you gets me that way. Britney Spears, oh baby, baby, and Shakira. Ay, amor, me duele tanto. For the last 14 years. I started in 2000. At the time, my mother owned her own entertainment company, and somebody called and asked for something musical. Her daughter loved Britney Spears. My mother's wheels got turning and said, I think I've got a good idea. She said, my daughter's a Britney Spears fan. She can sing like her, she can dance like her. Let's see what we can put together. So we put together this whole show for this 8-year-old birthday party, and it was such a hit. From that gig, I got more gigs, and from that next gig, I got more gigs. So it was definitely an eye-opening experience about the business because we had no idea what a huge industry this was when we first started. So after that, I got out of high school and started traveling around the States, which was really, really fun. It was actually one of the first times I've ever been on an airplane by myself, and I had to learn how to do everything. Here's the plane ticket, have fun. But it sure was an adventure, and I had a great, great time. So my whole goal in this industry was to get into Legends in Concert. It is the most prestigious show you can get into as an impersonator. I started auditioning back in 2008 or 9. I auditioned twice for them within that 2-year span. And finally, in 2010, they called and said, we're ready for your act. And I could not be more ecstatic than I was when I got that phone call. I mean, my whole life just stopped. I quit my job. I packed my bags and moved to Las Vegas to be in the show. It was amazing to have professional dancers, professional lighting, sound, huge stage. I mean, it was the most amazing experience a girl could ask for. It was like being a rock star without having to be a rock star. It was awesome. So I traveled with Legends, and then I went back home to Philadelphia, and I stayed there for about 8 months. And I said, what am I doing here? I'm working a desk job, doing my impersonation stuff on the side, and I said, I gotta get out of here. I gotta move to Vegas. So I packed my bags and moved to Vegas. No job. I lived with a friend of a friend in her spare bedroom for 3 months until I got on my feet. It was an amazing experience, to say the least. It was scary, but it was honestly the best decision I've ever made. Now I live in Las Vegas. I actually bought my first home, which I am recording from right now, hence there's nothing on the walls or anything. Since moving to Vegas, my impersonator career has even been 100 times better than it was when I lived in Philadelphia. Being the entertainment capital of the world here in Las Vegas, I mean, there is just endless possibilities for my acts to go. I mean, it is such an amazing place to live in. I love it here so much. Being a tribute artist and impersonator has given me a lot of respect for the artists that I portray. Everything from lip movements to hand movements to dance routines to costumes. I absolutely love what I do. Every day it's a new experience, it's a new gig, it's new faces. I absolutely love my job. When one of my artists comes out with a new music video or a new costume, it is the first thing on my list to go to a store and try to duplicate it. That is number one. That is so much fun to do. I remember back when I first started, my mom and I used to go to all the boutiques in Philly and try to find the exact outfits. And if we couldn't find the exact outfits, we would cut them and put rhinestones on them and appliques and all kinds of stuff. And it was just so fun for me and my mom. Glitter everywhere on the kitchen table. I mean, it was quite an experience with my mom. And my dad as well, because he would take me to all the gigs in New York, and the three of us would be in the car driving to New York singing, and oh, it's just, I've had such great experiences being an impersonator. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the road one day. Bye!